It's really rare I have fill the truck days when I'm outsourcing, so this is another mashup of a couple days of sourcing. And this is one item I'll just never understand. This is the Mr. Coffee Cafe Latte, and just the carafe will sell for $100, but the unit as an entire unit, the carafe and the coffee maker, sells for around $110. That's probably, yeah, prescription only. So that's a no. I'll look this up. Let's see if this is new. Yes. Definitely look this up. I think this has been on the shelf for weeks and I've passed it up. I'll scan this. Anything with barcode I usually scan. You can scan barcodes right in the eBay app. In the search bar, there's a little camera. Click on the camera and you can search by picture or barcode. The picture feature I don't have much luck with the barcode scanner I do, but not all people list with the barcode in their description, so the results usually aren't 100% accurate. I usually use it for a quick no, and then if it's looking like it's a product I probably want to pick up, I'll go ahead and type in the full title and really check out the sell-through rate. I'm so glad I came out today. These should sell quick. This was just a really quick thrift trip. We celebrated my mom's birthday this day, and I still had to make potato salad, and my parents live about 45 minutes away, so I am trying to only stop at 2 stores and be quick, in and out. Okay, I didn't even notice this. We're definitely picking this up as well. And I think that's it from this section, which is really good. I grabbed that, looked it up. It's no good, so I put that back. But I think we're off to a good start. Grabbing this, the tight curls, this for sure. This is a no, and this is a no. So we'll put these back. It is dead in here today. I usually don't go thrifting on Saturdays. I think I talked about nostalgia in my last video, but that is the reason I picked up this folder. Pure nostalgia. This is from 1994. It's in excellent condition. It doesn't look like it's been used, but I did list it as used. And this is what the actual Trapper Keeper is selling for. Now, I cut that price in half. I listed mine for $14 because it's just the folder, and I paid 50 cents for it. Now, somebody has 2 of these listed for $30. There's no other listed, and no other solds, so I didn't pick it up, but these are the weird items that you should be looking for. Like this construction paper. There was a sold listing for $20 for 1 pack of these. I have 2, but they're missing quite a few pages, but for 50 cents, I went ahead and picked them up, and I'm gonna list them for $25 for the set of 2. And then that alphabet soup is for my niece. I did not pick that up to resell. I looked up a lot of this paper. I have sold paper like that before. That pack was open, and I knew myself, if I pick that up, I'm not gonna count to see if all the pieces of paper are in there. This one was really cute. There were quite a few of these listed though, and none had sold, so I didn't pick it up. I have sold a lot of toys by this Yes Gear for a lot of money. I could not find anything new in the package. I listed these for $90. This was the only sold I could find. I also picked up this little battleship game since it was brand new and it was dated 1999. I couldn't find a comp that was exactly like mine, but I did find that one that was priced at $20 free shipping. I went ahead and listed mine for $23 plus shipping. I always look up anything matrix and then anything that is color depositing, but yet you can style your hair with it. I always look it up. That was $1.99. Now that sold listing was for $23 with free shipping, but I priced mine at $20 plus shipping. And that was a brand new bottle. And people always ask, how can I tell if something like that is brand new? And what I do is weigh it. I'll get on Google and see if I can find what the actual product weight should be, which is what is inside plus the packaging. Or I do have a list of how much certain bottles weigh when they are empty. And that's something that I have just made over the years. So basically with something like that, it's just research. I have been selling these items for years upon years. And then I did pick up these two Mr. Christmas ornaments. I paid up for these. These were $5.99 a piece. But in about 3.5 months, when people start buying Christmas decor, I should be able to sell these for around $30 a piece. They are marked Mr. Christmas right there on the bottom. And I just knew they were Mr. Christmas because I have sold these before, but the much larger ornaments. And this was everything I picked up. I went home, made some potato salad, and made it to my parents' house for my mom's birthday. I believe this estate sale was actually a couple days before my mom's birthday, and it was over 100 degrees inside of this house. This was a really old house, and of course there was no air conditioning because it was very old. And we have had some crazy hot weather in Michigan. Now I picked up two of these wall sconces. I thought these were really pretty, especially for $4 a piece. I am probably going to price the set somewhere around $60. I'm not even lying. It was over 100 degrees inside of this house. So I am trying to whiz through this. There was a lot of hot people in there. There was a lot of people sweating, and that is just not how I visualize a fun day of sourcing. The sheer amount of items inside of this place was crazy. They had this priced exactly at eBay prices, so I passed on that blow mold. I did pick up some VHS tapes here. The only reason I picked them up is because there were, I want to say 6, and they were all Winnie the Pooh, all vintage, so I picked up them so that I could put them together as one set. And then I did grab these Digimon cards. I have no clue if they are worth anything. I'm going to say more than likely they are not, but she just let me have them when I went to go check out, so no big deal. But I like picking up stuff like this just to learn, and I have definitely learned a thing or two about the Digimon cards. They're just like Pokemon cards. The prettier they are, the more elaborate they are, the more money they are worth. And the ones that I picked up are super basic and absolutely nothing special. Oh, okay, and we have another clip of Down in the Basement that uploaded not in order. So anything in the basement, I just was not interested in unless it was like these chandeliers or the wall sconces that I had picked up, just because this basement smelled so damp. I swear I'm in the wrong field, because anything that has this like wet, damp smell to it messes with my allergies. I am allergic to most perfumes and most chemicals, but here I am selling chemicals for a living, basically, and going into random homes that are packed with dust and mold. I didn't even notice this rug when I was shopping. I just tried to comp it and I couldn't find anything, but that's a really cool rug. If I would have noticed it, I might have picked it up. Something different. Now, they knew what they had at this sale. That's why I kind of went through it quickly. First of all, because it was so hot, and then second of all, just because most of the stuff was priced where it should be, and there really wasn't too much room for me to make a profit, and antique and older items like this really are not my thing. Now, I did pick up these two wall sconces. They were $18 a piece. I thought they were beautiful. I kept walking in and out of the room. I just wasn't sure, and then I was like, I'm just going to pick them up. I have no clue how much I'm going to price them at. There is a matching set. They're absolutely gorgeous. They are missing some of the little beads. Now, there's no electrical running through these or anything like that, so that's why I picked them up as well. I'm just going to sell them as parts only, because somebody could buy those and then try to open a return claiming that they don't work. So I am listing those as parts only. I have no clue what I'm going to list them at. I am going to go high and just let them sit and see what happens. Okay, guys, so we have a full day. We just left that estate sale. Now I'm at a discount grocery store. I'm just looking for cleaning supplies, no food. So I'll look through like cleaning supplies, there's Ziploc bags, anything that has the potential to be discontinued. And then we're going to go thrifting. So I want to fill the back of my truck today. That's the plan. I am going to thrift until the back of my truck is decently full. Obviously, it's a big truck, so I doubt I'll fill the entire back of it, but we're going to try. Okay, guys, I looked through all of this, and none of it is discontinued. None of it is worth anything. So now I'm going to look through all these little boxes and see if there's anything there. And then check all these plugins. and all of this stuff. Okay guys, this is for my other account. We grabbed these Oshkosh corduroys, a pair of men's Lululemon pants, I'm pretty sure they're men's, and then a Landon tie. And then I grabbed these for my daughters, their toothbrush holders to stick onto their mirror. And I think I'm done. I don't know. I might look through the men's pants really quick, see if anything sticks out. Okay guys, I have bought these bean boots before and they took forever to sell. They're made in Maine, they're LL Bean, vintage. These are a small size, they're size 6 and they're $6.99. I'm gonna pass just because I'm still traumatized by the last pair that I purchased. That was thrift stop number 2, and the only thing I found was this Doodle Bear Pirate. He's new in the box, so I wasn't too sure how to price him. So I went high. I think I listed him at $75, but I do take offers, and I'll see where I'm at in like a month and lower the price if I need to. I picked up quite a few vintage kids' clothes. This jumper, I don't know. I feel like maybe it was a little too vintage, but I went ahead and grabbed it. And these are all for my clothing eBay account, and then they only charged me 50 cents for this really cute outfit. I'll give you guys an update on that account this week. It's actually going really, really well. I had gotten lazy on eBay, so could it be better? Yes, but it's still going really good, especially for the very small amount of hours I am putting in on that account. I might spend, I don't know, less than 10 hours a week for sure working that account. And it's been almost 6 weeks, so I'm going to give you guys a 6-week check-in this week. This piece, I believe it to be homemade. I went ahead and purchased it and just estimated what I thought the size would be. And I was so happy to see these Pooh overalls when I moved that. I definitely picked these up. This is the older Pooh tag. I have these priced at $60, our best offer. There's been a lot of action, but no offers and no purchases quite yet. I paid $1.50 for the Curious George shirt, and it sold within 2 days for $35 on my clothing eBay account. This is the exact same store, and one bottle of this Body Shop English Gardenia perfume is priced at $3.50, the other $2.50. I should be able to sell one for around $55 and the other closer to $100. And because they are both used, I cannot sell these on eBay, so they will be posted on Mercari. And looking at Mercari solds, I'm going to assume these will take a little while to sell. Everything was half off at, I think this is Habitat for Humanity. So I did go ahead and purchase this. Do not pick up the Black & Decker lids off unless they are brand new in the package. If they're used, they have a really bad sell-through rate. But if they're brand new, the sell-through rate is really good. I ended up only paying $12.50 for it. And I believe I have it listed for $70. Our best offer plus shipping. And I did not find anything else, and I had to get some lunch first of all, and then I head to the next store. Okay guys, we're back in town. We're gonna run into Volunteers of America, see what they have, go to Goodwill, and then there's like 3 or 4 more thrift stores in town. We'll see what I get through. It's already 4 o'clock. I do have to make my family dinner, so we'll see what I get done. Okay guys, I do really well with these small coffee makers. Everything's half off today at Volunteers of America. So I am going to pick up this white Mr. Coffee 4-cup coffee maker. And if it's broken, just the carafe on these will sell for like 10 to 12. This one is $7, but again, everything's half off today. So I'm going to pick both of those up. I've looked through almost the entire store, and that's the only thing I have found. I wonder if this one is recalled too or no. I think just the wind mirror is recalled, the blow dryer like those. But that's all I have found. I've gone through almost all of the hard goods. So I'm gonna look through some of these VHS real quick and then the rest of the hard goods, and then we'll go over to the bedding. I'm gonna pick this up. I just picked up a whole bunch of Winnie the Pooh VHS at an estate sale, and these will be 35 cents. Okay guys, on my way to the bedding, I got sucked into clothes because again, the whole store is half off. So I grabbed a whole bunch of Ralph Lauren shirts. This shirt is gonna be $2 and like, I don't know, 15 cents or something like that. I think most of these will be. This Burberry shirt, it's vintage, that's why it says Burberry's. A little over almost $4. Another Ralph Lauren shirt. I think this is little kids. But I mean, still for a little, oh, it has a hole. See, I haven't looked any of this stuff over. So we're gonna put that back. This is vintage chaps Ralph Lauren. I'm gonna pay a little over $2, and it has like chaps and it says Ralph Lauren on it. It's freshly dry cleaned, so that is always a plus. And this is the shirt that started it all. I was just walking past the men's rack and I saw this and saw that it was only $4.25 and then half off, so I grabbed that. I got this vintage tie because it has mushrooms on it. Mushrooms are super popular right now. I didn't even look up the brand. And then a Christian Dior tie. Ties are $2.99, so this will be half off of that, so $1.50. So I got sucked into clothes, so I'll probably spend a lot of time in here, look through the racks, see if there's anything else for my clothing account. Right now I'm gonna go through the bedding and towels and see what's left. I'll let you guys know if I find anything. Okay, we found some more clothing. We have a Christian Dior tuxedo jacket. It's small, like very small, but $5.25, half off. And then this is a Ralph Lauren lamb's wool blazer, $5.25, half off. And then another Ralph Lauren for $5.25, half off. I don't know. There's not really too many jeans left, so I'm not gonna look through those. They looked really picked over. I'm gonna go look through kids' clothes and then some women's clothes, not a whole bunch. Okay, I just sold some of these really fast. They want $4 a piece, but again, half off. And there are 5, so I'm gonna buy these. I'm gonna lot similar colors together. And then I am picking up this pack as well. And I didn't see any others. So I think that is it. That's all I'm gonna pick up as far as pantyhose. Actually, thigh highs, 1 pair of pantyhose. I still need to look over those clothes a little bit better, put back that Ralph Lauren shirt. I didn't see anything in the kids department.